Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Code with Surya Official. Today we are building an awesome pizza website with several standard features. At the top we have a sleek and stylish navbar. Below the navbar there is a dynamic image slider that changes images in every 3 seconds. Below the sidebar we have a category section where if I hover these images you can see a beautiful transition effect. You can also see the beautiful order now button. If I click this burger button, then you can see all the burger related card is coming. And if I click this pizza, then you can see all the pizza related card is coming. Okay, and if I click this all, then it will display all the data is coming here. Below this category section, you will find this tasty burger card. And finally, a wonderful footer that includes eye contacting social media icon. And also this website is fully responsive. You can see in the bigger screen or in the desktop screen, the navbar is coming in the top. If I change its size, then you can see we have this home burger icon. If I click this icon, then you can see this beautiful navigation bar is coming to this right. If I click this menu, then it will disappear. Again if I click this home burger, then again it will come. Now I will show in the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so it looks very beautiful. You can see if I click this image, then you can see the transition. If I click this burger, pizza, this category wise this product will be displayed here. You can see in the below footer section also responsive. This is the awesome project we are going to build today. If you are new to this channel, then please like and subscribe to this channel. And if you are ready, then let's get started. Now I am in the Visual Studio Code editor and I have already created a folder name is React Pizza App. Inside this folder I have to create React application. For that I need to write npx create React app space dot. It will not create a separate folder. The project is created inside this React Pizza app folder. So let's wait for a couple of seconds. In this project we are going to use Tailwind CSS. I will show you the Tailwind documentation. This is the official website for Tailwind CSS. Tailwind CSS is a framework for CSS and you can see here rapidly build modern website without even leaving your HTML. That means we can write our CSS as an inline CSS. So you can see in the below example. This is the demo. Okay, so now I will click this get started button, so it will redirect to this official documentation. Okay, so here you can see here lots of template component, everything is there. You can learn from this documentation, but we will check for this installation part. Here you can see we need to install these two packages, but before that we need to check our Visual Studio Code editor. So you can see our project is ready. To run this project I need to write npm start. So you can see this is our application, React application. Okay, so now we need to install Tailwind CSS package. Okay, so copy from here. Let me create another terminal. So here you need to paste here this command npm install -d tailwind css. Press enter. It will install the tailwind css. And the next one is we need to copy this init command and paste it here. So you can see here in the left hand side, here you can see it will generate this config file. Okay, so installation is done. So the next step is you can see here in the tailwind config.css we need to export these things. So just copy this line and paste it here. Instead of this HTML we need to remove this one because we are using React JS, JSX, TS and TSX. JS is for JavaScript and TS is for TypeScript. We are not going to use TypeScript, but I just put it these two commands as well, TS and TSX. And the next one is we need to copy this 3 line and paste it inside the CSS file. I have to go to this index.css and in the below I need to paste it here. Now our configuration is ready. Now we will check whether it is working perfectly or not. For that I need to create h1 tag. Inside that I need to write hello React.js. you can see hello React text will be displayed in the screen. Now I have to style here. I need to write class name and text is center and text color will be red color. You can see auto suggestion will come in here. That means our package is installed perfectly. So we need to write text red 600. Save it and check it. Okay, it is not working. Let me check. The problem is I need to check in the config file. Okay, I just put a space here. No need to put any space. Save it and check it in the browser. Okay, now it is working. You can see here. Let me change the text font size bold. Save it and check it. Now you can see here. Let me zoom it. Let's write our structure. Okay, so for that again I need to remove this entire code and start writing RFCE press enter, so it will generate this boilerplate. Okay, so inside this application here I need to create a class. I need to write this class name and the class is min height screen, so it is a full screen. Okay, and the background color is gray color, gray 100. Save it and you can see here it is gray color. Okay, the background is changed. Okay, so let me show you in a different color, maybe red color. Save it. Now you can see the background is changing, BG gray 100. Okay, so inside that we need to create the navbar. For that I need to create a component and the component name is header.jsx. so again I have to write RFCE press enter, and inside this component we are start writing our Tailwind CSS code. Okay, so in the header.jsx let's write our BG color. BG color is has EE1C25. Okay, and the text color is white color and it is in the fixed position. Top is 0 and the left also 0 and it is a full width and the G index is 50, so it is always in the top. Let's check. Before that I need to import it from here. You can see here header, it is already imported in the top. Okay, let's check. It is a blank just because of we need to put some height here. Height is maybe 20. Save it and check it. You can see, so we are not going to give any height, so just remove this height. Okay, inside this div we need a container, so I have to write dot container. It is a predefined class for Tailwind CSS. So mx, that means margin left and right is auto and it is a flex and the flex item is center and justify is between and we need to put relative. Okay, inside this div we need another div. The class is first we need to put flex box, so it is a flex and items center. Inside this box we need to create a image tag, so need to write image and inside this image alternate text is logo and class we need to put height is 16 and width is auto. So we need to put our logo image here. This is the logo image. I take it from Google. Okay, so let's save it and check it. So you can see this is our logo image. Okay, so this is fine. So now we need to create our menu item. I need to create a div. We need to put it as a fixed and z index is 10, inset y 0, right is 0 and width is 64 pixel and background is again the same color, that is EE1C25. Transform, again we need to write transition for this transform. Okay, after that we need to write duration is 300, is in out. In MD it is relative, and if we are not writing any MD or SM, that means it is for both small screen and big screen. So here this relative only for big screen. So you can see here if I hover here, you can see media query, min width 768 pixel, and inside that they are writing light position relative. Okay, so now you can see translate x 0 and md width is auto, and inside this div we need to close this window and zoom it bit. Okay, close this window as well. So you can see inside this I need to create another div. So the class is, it is a flex box, space y is 4. Okay, and the padding is 4. So we are giving this space from top and bottom to 4 pixel, and text is center. In the MD we need to write flex row. So you can see here we are writing for both mobile and desktop. So in the mobile view it is a flex direction is column, but in the desktop mode flex direction is row. Okay, so the next one is, again we have to write in the MD space y0, again in the MD space x is 6, and the padding also 0. Inside this div we need to write our li. Okay, so here I just did a mistake. This is not li, this is ul tag. Inside this ul tag I need to write our li. So I have to write li. We have a 4 li, so li into 4, and inside this li tag we have a anchor tag. So I have to write anchor, and the class name is block, and again another class name is px4, another class name is py2. Okay, and press enter. So it will generate this code. Okay, save it. And here inside this anchor tag we need to write our menu item. So the first one is home, second one is menu, about, contact. Okay, save it. Now inside this class we need to write our hover effect for all the li hover, and the text is gray 200. Save it and check it in the browser. You can see our menu item is working. This is our navbar. So now I have to check the mobile view as well. In the mobile view how it is looking. So you can see here, this is our mobile view. I have to create a div, start writing our Tailwind CSS code, and it is a block. I need to create a button here. Okay, so for that I need to write button, and the class name is text white and focus outline none, and inside I have to write toggle. You can see here this toggle button is coming here. Okay, but I don't want to show in the desktop screen. I want to show this toggle button in the mobile screen. For that I need to write md hidden, save it and check it. Now this is gone. Okay, so instead of this toggle text I need to put one SVG here. So for that I have already a SVG code here. I need to copy this one and paste it here. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so for that I need to comment this div for a second so it will be visible. Okay, so the hamburger menu is not coming. For that I need to write class, and I need to put height is 6 and width is also 6. Save it and check it. Now it is coming. Hamburger menu is coming. You can see here when it is in the desktop mode it is not coming. When it is mobile view or tablet screen it is coming, but not in the desktop screen. Okay, great. So again I have to uncomment this code. So in the desktop screen menu are coming in the right hand side, and it is displaying in a horizontally. Okay, but here you can see in the mobile screen or tablet screen it is coming in a vertically. Okay, but I want to click that hamburger icon so that this panel will be displayed. Okay, so for that I need to write a function here, but before that I need to create a state here. So for that I need to write const, and the state name is each menu open, set each menu open, use state, and in the initial state it is false. Okay, we need to write one click, and the function name is toggle menu. Now we need to create this function in the top. So for that I need to write const arrow function, and here I need to write set toggle menu is true, and in the below we need to display according to this toggle. I need to change this string to template literal. For that, curly bracket and this tilde, and in the last also remove this one, tilde, curly bracket. So now I can able to write the JSX expression in this class. So here I have to write each menu open. I need to write the condition here. Each menu open is true, then it is translate x is 0, or else it is translate x is full. Save it and check it in the browser. If I click this hamburger menu, you can see. Now I want to close this panel. For that, if I click this menu icon, so that it will disappear. Okay, for that I need to write again here. In the last, I have to write again this on click and call this function toggle menu. But here the problem is it is always true. But what I have to do, if I click, then it is again false. So if it is true, then false. If it is false, then true. For that I need to write not each menu open. So save it and check it. If I click, you can see open, close, open, close. Okay, and if I change its size, you can see the menu icon is coming from right to left. The animation you can see, smooth animation. Okay, cool, great. So our header section is completed. Now we will go for the image slider. For that, I need to create a component, name it as a slider, slider.jsx. Again I have to write RFCE, press enter, and here we are using a npm package and its name is React Slick. Okay, so this is the official documentation for React Slick. Okay, so here you can see we can click this documentation docs. Here we need to install this package. Okay, so for that I need to copy from here and open the terminal and paste it here, run it. So we will check the documentation. Again we need to install this Slick carousel as well. But you can see here, if you click here, image slider is changing. Okay, already we installed this command. Next we need to execute this command, install Slick carousel -c. Copy and paste it here. If you can see this package.json file, if I close this one, here you can see React Slick and React carousel, both are installed. Okay, so now we need to import this slider below this header. Inside this slider component we have to write our slider code. Okay, so here you can see we have to copy this line and paste it here and change this bar to const. Okay, close this one. We need to write some other property as well, and here we need to write arrow is true, autoplay also true, auto speed is 3000 millisecond, that means 3 seconds. Now we have to check the next one. Here you can see, okay, so for the demo we need to copy this slider, paste it here. So what happened, you can see not working anything. Okay, the problem is here you can see we have this slider, so we have to import it from slider, we have to import it from React Slick. Okay, so slider it is not coming just because of we need to change our slider to image slider. So the both name are same, so that's why the problem is happening. So it is image slider, and we need to change this component to image slider and below as well. Save it, and in the app.jsx we need to change image slider. Oh, okay, it is not React Slick, it is coming from /image slider. Save it Now it is showing slider is not defined. Okay, so now we have to import it from the top. Slider React Slick, you can see it is coming. Now we'll check. Okay, so you can see here in the below it is coming. Here you can see. Okay, so let's write our structure. Okay, inside this we need to write our structure. So before that, I'll show you, I have a JSON file in the data.jx. You can see here, I have this static data here and I have to loop through it and show it in the UI. So you can see we have a slides. This all slides are the slides image. After that, we have this item. So here you can see burger, category is burger, name is this one, and price, description, image URL, everything is there. You can see here. Okay, and in the below we have a social media icon also there. Okay, so this is the data which is coming from this data.js file. So for that I need to import it from this app.js. So for this I need to write import something from /data. Okay, inside here I have to import slides and items. In the slides we have this array of object. Okay, so we have to pass these slides to this image slider. So for that I need to write slides, it is a props, and inside this image slider I need to destructure here slides. So before that I need to write class name here, it is a slider container. This is a predefined class from the, it is coming from the Slick. Okay, here I need to write slides dot map slide idx. Here I need to create a div. Inside this div I have to write relative slide, write a key here, and the key is idx underscore idx. Okay, so inside this div I need to create one image, and the class is width is full, height is 80, object fit, and margin of 16. And here in the src we need to write slide dot, we need to check what is the property name. In the data we have a image and the alternate text is slide 1, slide 2, like this. Okay, so we have to remove this one, and instead of that we need to write slide dot alternate text is coming dynamically, and it is slide dot image. Okay, it is not working. Okay, but you can see the curvature is coming. Okay, you can see the curvature is coming. Okay, so the problem is I just forgot to import this two line of CSS code. You can see here in the Slick I need to import this two line. So for that I have to go to this index.css file and paste it here. It is showing error just because of I need to put this @ symbol here. Save it and check it in the browser. Now you can see this looks great. Okay, so the dot is coming. I need to remove this dot. So for that I have to go to this image slider, and in the top dot is true, we need to put as a false. Save it and check it. Now the dot is come. Okay, let me zoom out. So this is fine. This right side we have some gap is coming, we need to fix it, but before that we need to put some data here. Okay, so for that I need to write, after this image I have to create another div, and the position is absolute, and inset 0, display flex, and item is center, padding is 6 and bg gradient to R. Okay, from black via transparent to transparent, the text is white. Okay, so this is, we are putting the bg gradient color. Okay, so here you can see the left hand side the gradient is coming. If I remove this, if I comment this line and check it, you can see, if I uncomment and you can see this black color gradient is coming. For that I am writing this linear gradient. Okay, inside this again I have to create a div max width lg. I have to create a p tag, and here I have to write hot and spicy. Save it and check it. Here you can see hot and spicy is coming, but I need to write the style. For that, font weight is bold and it is a uppercase. Save it and check it. You can see it is a uppercase. Okay, and the next one is we have a h2 tag and the text is pizza. Save it. It is coming text 6XL and the font weight is bold and the margin button is 4. It is also a uppercase. You can see hot and spicy, and in the below it is pizza. So you can see in every 3 seconds the image sliding is coming. New image is coming here. You can see here. This looks fine. Great. Okay. And the last one is we need to put some description here. So for that I need to write lorem 20. You can see some text are coming here. Okay, so for that I just need to write a class name and margin bottom is 4. After this p tag we have an anchor tag and the text is order now. The order now button is coming here. We need to fix its style. So for that I need to write inline block padding x is 4, py is 2, and the bg color is again the red color has EE1C25, and the text color is white color. And now you can see this is fine, but need to put some border radius here. For that I need to write rounded LG, and when we hover it, so we need to change the bg color as well. So bg has D1 to A22. Save it and check it. You can see this looks fine. Our slider is done. We will move to our next section. So for that I have to go to this app.jsx page. So create a div. So instead of div I need to create a main here, and inside this main I have to create a h1 tag, and here I have to write order your pizza, but I need to put this pizza text inside a span tag. Okay, so here in the span I need to write the CSS for this pizza. So the text is EE1C25 border 2 border x 0, that means left and right is 0, and border top also 0, border top 0. Next border bottom, again I need to copy this red color here and paste it here. Save it and check it. You can see here it is. So I need to write the CSS for this h1 tag. So text is center and the text size is 3XL. Font is, that means font weight is bold, and the margin top is 10. Okay, so now check it. Now this looks fine. Order your pizza and this is fine. So I need to put this 4 to 2 to 4. So now this looks fine. Okay, and we can do it like font weight. Save it and check it. Now this looks fine. After this h1 tag Okay, let me zoom it once. After this h1 tag, I need to create a div, and inside this I need to write the CSS for that. Margin of 4 and padding also 4 and display flex SpaceX 6 justify center. Inside that I need to show the categories. So you can see here in the data.js file we have a category option is there. You can see in the category burger, pizza, these all are there. So I need to get the data from this .js file. So for that I need to write const categories. I need to loop through these items and get the data, get the category data. Okay, so for that I need to write item such that item.category. So before that I need to show you in the console which type of data is coming here. You can see categories, and if I right click and click this inspect element and go to this console, you can see here in the console we are getting this data. You can see burger pizza is coming. I don't want to get this duplicate data. I want only specific data, only burger and pizza. For that I have to write, we have an inbuilt function is there in the JavaScript. For that we need to write new set. This function is removing the duplicate data. Save it and check it again. You can see if I reload it, you can see we have only burger and pizza. So it is removing the duplicate data from this. So now you can see we are getting the specific data, that is burger and pizza. But the problem is here, you can see it is inside this object. But I want a array instead of this object. So for that what I have to do, I have to put an array with this 3 dot, and in the last I need to close this one. Okay, save it and check it. Boom, you can see here now I am getting burger and pizza. Let me zoom it so that you can see. You can see we are getting only burger and pizza. So close this window and go to our code and remove this console log. No need. So now I need to loop it through this category. So for that I need to write categories.map, and inside I have to write category, and it is returning and this function returning this h1 tag. For inside this I have to write, you can see here, category.category. So I have to write category.category. Save it and check it. Oh, okay, it is not category.category, it is only category. Save it and check it. You can see, okay, so you can see here we have a burger and pizza. But before that, in the burger and pizza I need all text also. For that, in this array we need to put a string of all. Okay, put comma, save it and check it. Now you can see here all burger pizza. So we are getting the text from the category. But instead of this h1 tag, I need to create a component to filter this data. Okay, for that I need to create a component, and the name is filter.jsx. Again I have to write RFCE, so it will generate this boilerplate. So here I need to call this filter component, filter, and I need to pass this category as a props. So I have to write category. Okay, inside this filter I have to destructure this category. Okay, so here I need to create a button inside this. I remove this one, and here I need to create one button. I need to put this category. Save it and check it. You can see we have 3 buttons, all, burger and pizza. Now I have to write the CSS. Padding Y, that means in the top and the bottom 2, and padding X left and right is 4. Rounded LG font bold. Put the background color as EEE 1C25. Text is white. Save it and check it. Okay, so this looks fine. But the problem is I want the activate button only this background color is red, and the other non-activate button should be background color is white. So for that I need to create a state variable inside this app.jsx. Okay, so here I am writing the filter logic. Okay, so here you can see how I can write this filter logic. Okay, I have to create one state variable, name is filter. Okay, filter, set filter, use state, and by default the text is all. Okay, now I have to write the filter logic. If the filter is triple equals to all, then return this items array, or else we have to filter it. For that I have to write items dot filter, and here I have to write item such that item dot category. I have to filter with category wise. Okay, so whatever category is coming, so that data will be stored into a variable, and the variable name is filter item. The category wise we are getting the list of array from this item and put it inside this filter item variable. Okay, so now I have to pass this filter and set filter as props to this filter component, and the set filter also we need to destructure it from the top, filter set filter. Okay, so you can see here whenever we click this button, then only it is filtered. So for that I need to write here on click function in this button click. You can see here all the buttons are showing in the red color, but the logic is if I click the burger, then only this burger button should be red and others are white color. I need to write this condition in this filter.jsx component. I need to convert this string to template literal. Okay, so for that I need to write again this tilde with curly bracket, and inside this I need to write a condition. So the condition is if the filter state is same as the category 1, so then only we will display this red color. BG background color is red. Okay, so we need to display this red color, or else, okay, it is inside this string, or else we need to display BG color is gray color, gray 200, and text also gray, but it is 700. Save it and check it. You can see before that I need to tell you once again, if the filter, whatever filter data is coming, the filter is same as category, that means all is triple equals to all, or burger is triple equals to burger, then only the button should be this red color, or else it should be gray color. So now you can check in the browser, you can see it is this all button is red color. Why it is red color? By default it is red color just because of in the app.jsx component we are putting this by default this filter as a all. Okay, but if I change to burger, you can see burger is active. If I change to pizza, you can see pizza is active. Okay, so by default it is all, so the all is activate. Okay, but when I click this burger, now I'm getting this problem. Okay, so let me check what is the problem is. You can see here in the set filter again I just pass it as a filter item, but this is not a filter item, this is a set filter. So then only we can able to set the data. If I click this burger, burger is active. If I click this pizza, pizza is active. Okay, so this working perfectly. Okay, now we have to show our data here. I have to create a component, and the component name is card. For that I have to write RFCE, press enter, so it will generate this boilerplate. Now we are going to write our CSS here. For that I need to write class name. We are using grid here, grid, and the grid column is 1, grid calls 1 for mobile view, and for a larger screen like a tablet, if it is in the tablet, then it is grid column is 2, grid column is 2, and if it is a desktop screen, then grid column is 4. we need to put some gap here. Gap is 4 and padding also 4. So before that, we need to pass our data so that we can able to see also while writing CSS. For that, I need to import it from this app.jsx file. So here you can see after this div and before this main tag, we have to import card. And here we need to pass our filter item. So the props is items and the state is filter item. I need to pass this state as a props to this card. So again we need to destructure here items. We have list of item. That means you can see here in the data we have this list of item. This burger, pizza, this all are coming as a item. Okay. Inside this item I need to look through and get it. Items.map. Inside that I need to write item and idx. Okay, and inside that I need to create a div class name. First one is we have to put some border and the border is should be round lg, that means the border radius, and padding is 4 and shadow, that means box shadow is md and background color is white color. Flex direction is column. So inside this div, again I need to create another div. Position is relative, width is full, height is 48, overflow hidden and rounded lg. And inside this we need to create a image tag. Inside this image tag we need to display our images. Okay, so before that I need to display the images so you can get the idea. In item dot we can check the property name is image URL. Okay, so it is item dot image URL and the alternate text is item dot name. Save it and check it in the browser. You can see we have images. Okay, you can see we have lots of images. So this is not looking good. We need to fix it out. Okay, so for that, class name, width is full and height is also full. Object is cover, transition, transform, duration 300, is in out. And we need to write transform and hover. Whenever we are going to hover it, then what happened? Yield is 110 and check it in the browser. The hover effect is coming. This looks fine. Okay, so the grid is not working. So need to check this grid. So for that, the grid column 1, grid column 2, grid column 4. Grid spelling is wrong. GRID, save it and check it. Now this looks fine. Great. So the hover effect also working fine. Okay, great. Okay, so the next one is we need to display the item name as well. So for that I need to create a h3 tag and inside that I need to write item dot name. Save it and check it. You can see item, the name is coming here. Okay, so this is the item name. So this is not looking good. So I need to write class name here. Text is large and font is, that means the font weight is semi bold and margin button is 2. Margin button 2. You can see this text is fine. So now we have to display some description here. So for that I need to write item dot description. Save it and check it. So the description is coming here. Put some style here. So for that I need to write text color is gray color and that is text gray 700. Save it and check it. Okay, so this looks fine. And the font weight is, again it is semi bold and margin bottom is 2. Save it and check it. Okay, so this looks fine. So the last one is we need to show the price here. So for that I need to create another p tag here and inside that I need to put show item dot price. Save it and check it. So the price is coming 99, 120, but it is not coming the rupee symbol. So for that I need to write ampersand has 8377 semicolon and you can see here we have this rupee symbol. Okay, so again I need to write some style here. So for that, this text is Excel and the font is bold, margin button for, and the text is center. Okay, so you can see this looks fine. 450, 349, 99. So this looks fine. Now we have to create our order now button. So for that I have to write button, and inside that I have to write this order now. I need to write margin top auto, and the background color is again the same color. The text is white color, and the padding Y, that means top and bottom, is 4. Padding Y, that means top and bottom is 2, and padding X, left and right, is 4. Border radius, that means rounded LG, and if we hover this button, then the background color should be changed. So for that I need to write as D11A2A. Okay, and I need to put some transition here. Smoothly background will be changed. Okay, so for that I need to write transition colors, and the duration is 300. Save it and check it. Now you can see this looks fine. Our button also ready. So the card is ready. Okay, so now I have to write the filter logic. If I click all, so all the data is coming here. If I click this burger button, then the burger card will be displayed here. If I click this pizza, then the pizza related card only displayed. For that I need to check in the app.jsx page, and here I have to check. We are passing this filter item here, this array. Okay, here you can see in this filter logic I have to write item.category is triple equals to filter. So now we will check in the browser. If I click this burger, boom, it is coming. You can see only burger related data is coming. If I click this pizza, you can see only pizza related data is coming. If I click this all button, we will get all the data, which is pizza as well as burger. All the data is coming here. So this is also working fine. So our filter is done, and this card also done. Okay, so the last thing is we need to create our footer section. We need to create a component, and the component name is footer.jsx. So I have to write RFC, so it will generate this boilerplate. Before implementing this footer section, I have to display the add section here. Okay, so for that it is a small one. So after this main tag, you can see here, after this main tag we need to create a div. It is a p4, so the padding is 4, and inside this we need to create a image here. I have to put this image. I am taking from Google. Okay, so I have to put this image here, and the alternate text is ads. Okay, and here I have to write the class name. Now we'll save it and check it in the browser. So you can see here in the below it is coming. So it is not looking good. So we need to fix its width and height. For that I need to write class name, and inside this class name we have to write our style. Width is full and height is 48. Object is fit, and the border radius, that is rounded LG. Save it and check it. Okay, this looks fine. So instead of this fit, can we go for this cover? Save it and check it. Okay, so this is not looking good. So fit is fine. So cool, this is working fine. So the last one is we are going to work in the footer section. So already I created this footer component. In the footer component, in the div, I need to write the style. So BG, so the background color is gray, 800, text is white. and padding top and bottom is 8. Okay, so inside this we need to create another div, and we need to style it. It is a container max auto, padding x is 4, and inside this div we have another div, and it is a flex box. So we need to write flex and flex ref justify between, and inside this flex box we need to create a 3 column. Okay, so for that I need to write left column, right column, and the middle column. So for that I need to write a comment here, left side panel, after that middle panel, and in the last we have a right side panel. So now I am start writing for this left side panel. We need to create a div. So we need to write width is full in the small screen, and in the big screen width is 1:3. Okay, that is 1/3, and margin bottom is 6, and in the mobile view and in the bigger screen margin bottom is 0. Okay, so inside that we need to create a h2 tag, and here we need to write our company name. Let's suppose I am writing my YouTube channel name, code with Surya Official, and after that I need to write my address. So the address will be 123 MG Road, Bangalore. Again I have to put one break here, and the state name is Karnataka, and the zip code is 56001. Country name is India. Save it and check it in the browser. So it is not coming just because of I haven't called this footer component in this app.jsx. So after this div I need to call this footer. Okay, so now you can see in the below company name is code with Surya Official, and this is the text. Okay, so you can see the company name is white color, and I need to put this address as a gray color. So for that I need to go to this footer.jsx. So write text gray 400, save it and check it. Now this looks fine, but you can see here I need to change the company name big letter. So for that I need to write this text Excel, and font to weight is bold, and margin bottom is 4. Save it and check it. Now this looks fine. This company name is bigger than this address. Okay, so one column is ready. That means the left side panel is ready. Now I need to focus on the middle one and the right one. Okay, so for that now I have to write the code for this middle panel. So it is a link tag. So here I need to create a div, class name, and here I need to write width is full, bigger screen, the width should be 1/3, margin bottom 6, again in the bigger screen margin bottom is 0. Okay, so inside this I need to create a s3 tag. We have to write our text useful link. Okay, so again I have to write the style for this s3. So the text is large, font is semi bold, and margin bottom is 4. Save it and check it. Now it is coming in the below of this left hand side. Now I have to check where the problem is. So here you can see width is full, and in the bigger screen width is 1/3, and in the top, okay, I need to forget this width here. Save it and let me check in the browser. Okay, now it is coming. One column and the second column, first column and second column. Okay, we'll check. Okay, now we'll write the link over here. So for that, I need to create a UL tag, and inside this UL tag, I need to write the class name is cursor pointer, and here I need to create a li, and inside this li we need to create a anchor tag. So we have 4 li, so li into 4, and inside that we need to create a anchor tag. Okay, so place enter. So here first menu is home, second one is about us, services, and the last one is contact. So inside this anchor tag we have a class name, and we need to put the hover effect here. Hover, we need to change the text color. When we hover this text, we need to change the color to gray color 400. Save it and check it. Okay, it is not working. Okay, just because of I am putting some gap here, so need to remove this gap. Okay, save it and check it. You can see whenever I hover this menu links, it will change the color to gray color. So this is fine. Now we are going to write our right side panel. We need to show our social media icon. So for that I need to create a div, and the class name is width is full, and again I need to write md width is 1/3. Okay, so inside that I need to create another div, and again I have to write text lg, font is semi bold, and margin bottom is 4. Okay, and inside that I need to create a h3 tag here. We need to write follow us, and we need to change the text is lg, and font weight is semi bold, and margin bottom is 4. Save it and check it. Now this is working fine. And here you can see in the data, if I come in the below, social media array is there. You can see here social media array. So for that I need to go to the top and again import it here. Import social media from ./data. Okay, so here you can see I need to copy this social media and coming here, and here I need to look through and get the data. So social media dot map social, I need to write return. What I need to return? I need to return some text here. I need to return a social media logo here. So before that I need to create a anchor tag, and here I need to write the style for this anchor tag. Text, that means text color is gray color, gray 400, and when we hover this, so this should be white color. Okay, so inside this anchor tag we have a image tag, and here I have to write social dot logo URL. You can see in the top logo URL. I need to put a key here, social dot id. We have a id, so for that I need to put social dot site. Save it and check it in the browser. You can see here we have a social media icons are there, so it is too big, so we need to write some style for that. For that I need to write class name, and inside that we need to fix the height and width. Height is 6, width is 6, and height is also 6. Save it and check it. So it is in the vertically, so I need to put horizontally. So for that we have a div. You can see here inside this div we have to write flex, display is flex, and the space sex is 4. Save it and check it. Now you can see it is coming horizontally. So whenever if I click this Facebook, it will redirect to the official Facebook pages. It will, if I click this Instagram, it will go to the Instagram. So you can see here, but now it is not going. Okay, so for that I need to write here, you can see in the anchor tag, I need to change to social dot, we have a site. If I save it and check it, if I click this Facebook, it will redirect to the Facebook page. So this is the Facebook official page, but I don't want to redirect to this same page. I want to redirect to a different page. For that I need to write target, and target is blank. Check it in the browser. If I refresh this page and click this Facebook, you can see it will redirect to the Facebook official login page. If I click this Twitter, you can see it will redirect to the official Twitter page. Okay, if I click this Instagram, it will redirect to the Instagram login page. Okay, like this. If I click this LinkedIn, it will redirect to the LinkedIn official login page. Okay, so this is our website complete. So now we'll check for the mobile view as well. Responsiveness, you can see here, you can see, let me change to bigger screen. Now you can see in the menu, in the bigger screen, the menu item is coming in the top, but whenever we have this hamburger icon, so if I click, the menu item is coming. If I click any of the menu item, it will disappear. So this looks fine. So after coming to this, now we'll do little bit smaller screen. Now you can see the card. All the card is looking good. Footer section as well. So you can see in the footer section, in the bigger screen, 3 column, but in the mobile screen or in the smaller screen, you can see it is 1 column only. This is all about this video. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really motivates me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Code with Surya Official. Till then, keep smiling and happy coding. See you in the next video.